a real review of the National Space Centre. So here we are, the National Space Centre in Leicester. Because when you think of space exploration, you think the Americans have got NASA in Florida, the Russians have got the Baikonur Cosmodrome, and we went, right lads, stick that rocket just off the Leicester Ring Road, next to that Esso garage, you know, the one with the Gregs inside. To be fair though, compared to the rest of Leicester, it does look quite impressive. And that's not me throwing shade on Leicester, because I think most people generally consider Leicester a... But anyway, to get in this place for 2 adults and 2 kids over 5, plus car park, was 88 quid, which does seem a little bit on the steep side. They are the lowest price tickets you can get and are classed as an annual pass. So if for some weird reason you do decide to come back to Leicester in the same year, you can come back here for some safety and shelter. Naturally, I've picked the best time to come here, school half term. So instead of a nice quiet journey through peaceful outer space, it feels more like what would happen if the entire primary school population in the UK was fired into orbit, with the orbit being a large room just off the Leicester Ring Road. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's always one in there. But anyway, if you're not in the flat earth or fake moon landings camp, you're going to have a great time here. The exhibits are pretty interactive and there is plenty to see and do. I reckon if you're probably under about 7, it's going to feel a bit boring and museum-y. But if you are a bit older and a space nerd, you're going to love it. Especially one of the main bits, the planetarium, which is just like a big cinema telling you all about space. So how does this one rate on the pounds to pleasure scale? For pounds, I mean 88 quid is a little bit steep, but they do dress it up nicely saying that it's an annual pass. But if you don't want an annual pass and just want to come here for the day, well, tough. So for that, I'm going to give it a 5, just for the no day only option. I mean, if you live close, it's great, but if you don't, I don't think it's worth driving 2 hours back to stand in a room full of sticky hand button pressing, norovirus spreading, cheese and onion packed lunch smelling kids. And for pleasure, I mean, yeah, this is a solid day out. There's some pretty iconic stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else in England, like the Rocket Tower, and some actual real space artifacts and stories. So for that, I'm going to give it an 8. So yeah, it's a good day out, but it's just slightly odd that the UK's main gateway to the universe is in Leicester. It feels a bit like if they decided to move the Houses of Parliament to Luton, which would probably do us all a favour. See you next time.